Hello guys, welcome to my Let's Play. And we're back on the fresh account. And we're just going to be playing through stuff now. I took away the notes, changed some things around. What I got now is the wiki. So if you saw my last video or the next video, not sure which one, what order is going to be. I got the wiki just there to help me out. I'll make this a little bit smaller and move it down here. Yeah, we're going to cover this. Sorry, we're going to just have to cover it. So hopefully you guys can still see it quite well. Don't want to cover up chat. So I am streaming twitch.tv. So back. Not sure my actual wiki page is. It's over here. Cool. So I'm not sure where I left off for this account. But we're in the Let's Play, so we got some Mount Guts. That's great. Excellent. So you can use these to trade for mounts. If I click on it, it's going to show me options to trade. Obviously, what I'm going to want to do is just hold on to these for now. And probably make a rare mount. Let's close that. Close that. So we're currently not part of any guild. This account, I don't even know the name of it. That notification can move. Bit Heroes 101. So Mr. Pickled, if you got a free friend slot, feel free to add Bit Heroes 101. You can be our first friend. Oh no, we got this guy. He's doing super good. So last time, I'm not even able to do PvP. Talked a little bit about crafting, so we're gonna just ignore some things for now. The bounties. We're just gonna keep on powering through the stuff. That's fine. Don't worry. I can just type in chat and someone will add me probably. Alright, so at the moment I'm just gonna leave autopilot on and I'm gonna go through the flags. I should probably have equipped my familiars. So I'm not gonna be worried about too much here. I'm just gonna auto and see what the game does. What's gonna take me. Kind of just laying back. My whole goal is gonna be to auto as many things as possible. So while this thing is autoing, let's look at some familiars over here. So the two staples that we want at the moment is Borland and Shramps. These are the most important familiars we are going to want for the early game. And this is all on the wiki. Guys, please use the wiki. 90% of the time, all the questions you're going to be asking are going to be on the wiki. What familiar should I go for next? They'll say, oh, go for Shramps, go for Borland. It's like, I don't know who they are. Just check the wiki. They'll be here. These guys will carry you up until tier 7. And that's what we're going to be focused on for the moment. And they're made with Gramps and Shrump. That's for Shramps, who's going to be a tank. Your Borland is made from Milan and Bob. He's going to be a healer. And if I right click and open in a new tab, you will see, oh, Horrorbath coming clutch. Thank you. Appreciate it, Horror. You're going to carry me. So we're dying a little bit. I'm going to use a health potion here just because I want to just clear this and move on. But you are going to want to save those. I didn't even need to. I used the health potion to collect the gold. Okay. So you got Gramps over here. It shows you exactly where to find them in Zone 2, Dungeon 2. So if you guys know, I did explain what Z, D, and F meant: flag, zone, dungeon. So this is found in Zone 2, Dungeon 2, or Zone 9, Dungeon 1. One or the other. Obviously, we haven't unlocked Zone 9, so we're going to be farming him in Zone 2 when we unlock it. We're currently still in Zone 1. But if I close this and go on Bolan and I open up Bob, you will see that is the familiar. Oh, okay. Well, Bob will be here somewhere. Oops, that's not what I wanted at all. Went F. Bob. You see, we're going to find Bob. He's in Zone 1, Dungeon 2. So in Zone 1, Dungeon 2, we still have not... Okay, you can join a guild. So I'm going to just find a guild and join any guild. Not a big deal. We'll join this one. See if we can. Perfect. We joined a decent guild. So now we just gotta be active. We do have to log in every day and always use our regen. It's got good perks and everything. Can even have the expedition unlocked, which we're gonna get to in a second since we joined the guild. So you can see that we have not unlocked Zone 1 Dungeon 2. However, in the flags, the first 3 flags show what familiars are going to be in the first dungeon. The second 3 flags show what familiar is going to be in the third dungeon. And the other 3 flags, which we'll see afterwards, I'm going to show what familiars are going to be in this third dungeon. And then once you 3-star all the 3 dungeons, you unlock the 4th dungeon. This isn't always the case. Sometimes there's only 2 dungeons per zone. But at the moment, we're not too worried about that. We're still just pushing on as hard and as best as we can until we eventually get stuck. I'm going to auto here to automatically equip my familiars. Just press accept. There you go. And I will turn on disable notifications for others. I'm not sure if it's working or not, but because it's Unity, but yeah. I'm max, but I'll look for some non-players. Yeah, Harbor added me, so now we should be fine doing dungeons. There's one other thing I would like to talk about, guys, which is the flash sale. So what you're gonna want to do is once you see the sales, and obviously you've played for a while and you had enough gold, if you see a minor scroll sale, minor experience tome sale, or minor gold potion sale, you want to be on a minor speed kicks. You want to be stocking up on those if you can. Obviously, we just started the game. We barely have any gold or anything. So, yeah, this account is going to be DPS. I do recommend you going DPS. Remember with the stat points, I did say you should always put them into attack, as attack is the all and all pets and everything skills from attack. See, we got a stat point there. I'm going to take it and put it into attack. Beautiful stuff. And we just let autopilot do the work. Meanwhile, I can check the discords. I could be looking at world chat. Now, I would use world chat more to speak to people and not more ask for help, not ask for friends. We can ask for help, but just be mindful, be sensible, guys. I know this person, Banana Man. So we're going to type banana is smelly. We can ignore this. It's not part of the guide. It's not part of the guide at all. There's 3 different world chats. You can pick your favorite. Okay. So I expect him to come to the stream in a second. So there's our boss. Sometimes you'll see we might be able to auto it, but when we cannot auto it, we're gonna have to manual it, which means we're gonna have to be choosing the skills and reading what the skills do. Let's see what he typed here. A daily bonus progress. I'm not sure exactly what that means. So clear the dungeon. We can exit now. So with that's one thing I could talk about, I suppose. The daily bonus. Oh, we've now unlocked PvP, so we can battle other players. Okay, so I'm gonna do that in 1 second. So let's talk about the daily bonus real quick and the ad goal. So if you're on mobile, you can watch things to get a bonus of item find and stuff, and you can see all your bonuses. You know, information screen. This is your level, experience, your power. You scroll a bit more down. It says your item find, gold, experience, movement, speed, everything. You got some other stuff here which no one really checks. So if I now go into PvP, I want to usually always use 5 badges. We're just going to do our regen, fight the weakest guy. We always want to guarantee that we win. Do not have enough familiars. We're going to do this anyway. Yeah, you should play, if you're playing on mobile, it's a lot better for you to get the ads, because ads, you can watch them and you can get a lot of good things from the ads. Let's jump in here again. Oh, I chose the hardest enemy, so I do not want to do that. We're going to go and choose the easiest guy. That's perfect. So at events, they reset every single week. And talking about daily bonuses, so say I'm on the Wikipedia, the Bit Heroes wiki, and I search on the daily bonus. So I can see, if I search this up, I got everything here. Perfect. I can see the daily bonuses. The ads would go away. I should use ad block, but I don't. So you got Monday. You can see exactly what it is here. Experience. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So at Thursday, see number 1 here. Is it going to say The daily PvP bonus also affects GVG, so PvP affects GVG. Okay, and we got a lot of information here. The login gifts are here as well. Daily bounties, the ones you can get. But yeah, this is interesting. So every Thursday, the events reset, and you get rewards for doing well in them and placing well. So if I go in ranks right now, I won't be able to see myself. I can only see the top 100. I see some players doing extremely well. We're not going to question these guys, why they're like this. Oh, is rank 1 to 3 all together? It is, isn't it? So if I look at rewards right now, this is the amount of gems you can get from everything. And right now we are sitting here, so we'll be getting 500 gems every week. 70 regulator, 70 mount guts, 70 rune fragments. This here is our points. So my whole goal is going to be to get as deep as far as possible into tier 3 and then try to farm as many of these things as possible while I get good augments for my familiars. That is the most important thing I'm going to do, but I'll show you guys that afterwards. So we just did our PvP. We're ranked pretty low, but that's okay. If we jump into Expedition right now, we're going to use 5 badges again. Let's do the last portal. And we're going to just do probably the... I'm not sure how strong the people are. Let's try to do level 50. Auto place. So it's not too bad. Let's enter it at level 50. Perfect. Very, very good stuff. So now I'm going to want to quickly share the stream link, see if we can get a couple more people. So I'm just invasion. We're not going to really worry about invasion and events like this because they're very difficult to do. Of course, farm them easiest level or the highest level you can do it. You can use 1 badge at a time to test it. But at the moment, I'm just doing this for experience and to get free stuff. Essentially, I gotta grind stuff to get somewhere, right? So everyone begins at some place. So the best thing you can do is to just play the game. That's the best way to get stronger is just to play the game. I'm not sure what else to tell you guys. The stuff that you should know, but the best thing you can do is to play the game. No other way for me to say it. We're just gonna complete this now. So level 50 is quite easy. I will try to increase this. So hopefully, if you're just following my play along, you should be able to get through the game very efficiently and quickly if you're just copying exactly what I'm doing. Of course, luck will play a big part in stuff. Oh, we got a nice epic. That's very, very good. So exit that. So again, I'm not sure if I explained this, but you can click on the loot to see exactly what things you can get from the invasion. And you can check all the portals, the different stuff, and you complete them one at a time. It will all make sense once you get there. If you're confused, don't worry. Just do whatever is currently needing to be filled out for Expedition and Invasion. And Expedition Invasion is a lot like Trials and Gauntlet, which they change all the time. Sometimes you have PvP here as well. So let's increase the level to... Well, let's try a difficult one. Let's try 300. See if our teammates can help us there. I think we should be able to do it without a problem. Let's see. And we're doing fine so far. And we're gaining a lot of experience here. This is very, very good experience we're gaining. See, we're already gained 6 total stats, and I'll upgrade my equipment afterwards. So we're getting our regen done. And we're gonna look at our inventory for our stats and get better. Then as soon as we do that, we can start pushing down the flags to unlock the next zone. Because our whole goal at the moment is going to be to get to zone 3. That should be our priority, get to zone 3. And zone 3 is where you should start seeing some hiccups, some difficulty. Even zone 2, potentially. But that's not a bad thing. You're going to get stuck. It's impossible to get through the whole game instantly. Just simply doesn't happen overnight. This is a long, grinding game. No trading. You just gotta play the game. There's no way around it. Alright, so almost done here. Level 12, so we gained quite a lot of levels. It's very, very nice. Very, very good. Alrighty. Perfect. So there is a reason why you do not want to go to tier 4. Because as of me recording this video, there's a thing called tiers. Let me see if I can find this in the Wiki Rewards. No. Tier 3. I'm not sure what this would be under. See if I can find that information. Info, events. Maybe it's in info. So we cleared this. Let's exit this now. It's perfect. Very, very good. So over here I can check guild to see who's been doing the progress. Very, very nice. Over here, this shows my ranks. Click here. Show you who's doing first. Over here shows you ranks of all the guilds. Shows your guild ranking. Over here shows you the rewards. We don't have to worry about any of this at the moment. It seems like a million buttons. Again, don't worry about it. Just do exactly what it did. Do your regen. As long as this here reaches 0, then you time how long it's going to take for you to reach the maximum, and then you come back and you spend all of that. You never want to let this get to the maximum. That's the best advice I can give you in a grinding game is to always use up your resources that recharge over time. If you're doing that, excellent. So let's equip our gear here. All this up arrow. I'm just clicking on the up arrow to see what's better. So it gives me less stamina, which is great. So I prefer to have a bit less stamina. So I'll go with that. I'll put all my stat points into attack. Perfect. So now we are reaching a very nice spot of 87 total stats. Very, very nice. Let's just continue to power through the dungeons. Afterwards, I'll go back and clear the stars. It's not required for me to do at the moment. Maybe you don't have the friends to do it. And if you don't not have the friends or you're not in a good guild, then that is fine. So I'm gonna go watch chat. So we're just autoing. We're letting the game do all the effort for us. We're just sitting back, relaxing. What you can do on the side, what I recommend you do on the side is watch my videos and watch my stream. I 100% recommend it. I 100% recommend it. So Banana probably doesn't even know this is me. He has no idea. Beautiful. So again, I'll probably play on this account 5 times a week. Obviously, you want to be doing a lot more than this. I'm going to play on it when I can. So it's going to be very, very slow progress, but I will get there eventually. Right, so let's jump into this now. Perfect. Perfecto. Usually I'll have music, but for the sake of keeping this not muted, Oh, see, we got a Bob. So if I go, oh, whoops. If I go on familiars, yeah, that's actually exactly what I wanted to go on. If I go, sorry, information, familiars, let's go on fusion. And I go on Borland. You see, Bob is required to make Borland. So I'm going to try to persuade him. I'm never going to want to use this gem option. Do not use this. You want to save your gems for something else. So let's do persuade. We didn't manage. One other thing I will say, guys. All the experience you earn is kept track over here. So experience, I got 16,000 experience in total. 10% of that, when you're in a guild, is always going to go in towards your guild honor. And with your guild honor, you can get stuff. Ignore everything in the shop, I would say, apart from average zeal pouch or whatever you need, depending. So what you're going to want to be getting is zeals, energy, token, badges, PvP pouches. Probably not PvP pouches, but obviously depending on what you need. You're never going to want to get anything else from the shop apart from the consumables here. And I would prioritize zeals because that's where the best familiars are, and that's where you're going to be wanting to farm the schematics. So let's let auto run its course again. Perfect. Does item find affect color drop? Now that's a very, very good question. Yes, it does. It doesn't affect the drop, but it affects your chance of getting a color. So go on colors. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I want to scroll up. Let's see if the wiki has this. If I go on colors, no. So we're fighting the Dryad now. And we are autoing it without a problem. Now you do have to remember you can use Pog next week. I'm gonna do 1.2k badges and DVD. Yeah, that's really, really good. I would recommend doing that if you're trying to farm your pet stuffs. So everything you might be wondering, what gear is where and where, everything is on the wiki, guys. It's all on the wiki. Unlock a legendary set gear. It's all on there. So what I would do is if you're playing the game zone by zone, you never want to upgrade legendary or set gear up until later on where you have to. The only time I would upgrade legendary and set gear is if you're camping it here, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to camp it here. There'll be no need for me to do recordings. Not, or at least I'll do some updates here and there, what I've been doing, what I have achieved. So we're not going to rerun it. We're just going to exit this. We're going to keep it at 1 star. If we reran it, we wouldn't even get 2 stars from it. Nice, we got some rewards there. Banana is going to be carrying us. Okay, there you go. We got some items. So now we're getting a couple gems here. That's very, very nice. So if I go on the shop, which I think we're going to ignore most of it for the most part. The things we're probably going to be wanting to get is obviously if you're tank, you go defensive accessory. For DPS, you go offensive. For the sake of this, I'm going to go for progress. I'm going to go offensive accessory. This here contains at least 1 rare better. Getting a small one. It's not very good. That's not very good items. Or chances. Is that all I can get from this? Okay, well. For the first thing I'm going to want to do is get a defensive pet egg. That is going to be the most important thing. And as a DPS, I'm going to want the pet, preferably when you hit an enemy. Because when you get hit is for tanks. Because you're going to be wanting to get hit. I'm never going to be wanting to get hit. So I'm going to be wanting something to defend my team. But I've had the choice of dropping 200 gems on this or saving for a large one. And I can get it when it's on sale. So I'm going to just wait out for now and use no pet, no accessory or anything. I'm going to keep on saving gems up until we get 850. And then we're going to start looking at pet accessory and stuff like that. For mount, once we get there, I'll show you guys. But aside from that, there is not really that much you need to know. Afterwards, there's runes, which say there's runes. I want to know about runes, so let me click on runes. Okay, so I can see all the runes that are in the game. How the stats chance they roll. So 1 to 3, so these 3 here scale like this, and item find scales differently. So mythic one will have 37%, the common one will have 7.5. Here shows you all the major runes. Major bonus per rarity percentage. It shows you meta runes. Everything you might need is all over here in the wiki. Enchants. Confused about enchants? Let's see it. I will write a guide as well for it eventually. It's under construction, so they're working really, really hard with enchants and everything. Posts. It's a little curious about this. Nothing. Okay. That's fine. So again, the most important thing that we're going to be focusing on is tier camping and getting our familiars all nice and ready. What we can do is we can tier camp, and so mostly we're going to be tier camping to get good augments. Good augments, because they're going to stay with you throughout the whole entire game, no matter what. Augments stay with you. Pets stay with you. Your accessory stays with you. Things that you're never going to really be changing. That's what you want to focus on first. Your runes, your enchants. Oh, he's got a deal for us. Now, us being free to play, we're going to be like, no, I do not like your deal. But obviously, you can always do this. Gives you a accessory and a pet, which you are going to want to change both of these. You can keep this, I guess, for it, but you're going to want to change both of these. I'm going to say no thanks. No thank you to your deals. I'm not going to fall for the traps. So the things you're going to want to do is your mount, your enchants. See if we can have any. We don't have any chance to identify. These are the things you're going to be working on. 1, 2, 3. Everything here. Everything here. And familiars. Augments. These are all the things you're going to be... Ooh, shop. These are all the things you're going to be wanting to work on. Because that will stay with you no matter what zone, no matter what tier. You're always, always going to be using those things. Your gear is always going to consistently change, so you don't have to worry about gear. Typically, most of the time when you cannot get past something, it's because of your familiars and augments, not because of your gear and total stats. TS, as I have called it before. So we're going to be approaching a familiar here. I think it's Merland. So let's go on information, back on familiars, fusion. Let's search up for Borland again. Borland, not Melborg. Okay. Nope, go back up. We're a bit slow today, I'm not sure why. So you see Merland. If I click on this, I go Command F to find Merland. Oh, he was right there. Okay, see, I can find him in Zone 1, Dungeon 3. So we're currently doing flags, but you will see that he is appearing on the screen. He's right here, you see? And we are going to need him to make our healer. Our healer, which will be Borland. So he's going to be our first step towards getting there. What I recommend is you're going to be wanting 2 different sets of augments. Ideally, it's all going to be a bit random, so whatever you get is what you get. Yeah, but you definitely want to focus on damage reduction. I'll explain to you how re-rolling and stuff works. Hey, Battlecross. just doing some recording for YouTube now. We've been recording this time for 30 minutes again. Perfect. We just completed that. Say you get stuck on a flag. We don't know what. I can't get past this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to the previous. Say it's this dungeon you unlocked, complete hard, complete heroic, and just farm it on heroic, and then come back, get better gear, equip the better gear, level up your attack. And you're gonna go back and try the flag again. But ideally, you should not be struggling with flags in the early stages. I'm not gonna tool him. No, thank you. Let's see if there's anything interesting in the Go chat or in the world chat that Banana might have typed. So if you're doing stuff like this is the stuff that people are gonna click the ignore button, and you're gonna get muted in chat if you're doing stuff like this. Oh my gosh, where did I go? All the way there. Can we go chat loading at all? I think I'm in a Russian guild. Which is fine. Nothing bad about it. I'll say привет, which means hello. Oh, I have gotten pinged on Discord. I think that's better. So I do have a Discord as well, guys, where I can feel free to ask questions and stuff like that. People probably will be willing to help. But again, if your question can be Googled, most people are not going to be happy to answer it because it's just a bit lazy, to be honest. And nobody likes someone who's full lazy. If I can Google something in 3 seconds and it explains better to you, there's lots of guides out there. I'm creating this guide specifically so you don't have to go asking for stuff. You just watch it, boom, sorted. So we are about, after this dungeon, we are about to complete the first zone. And then we're going to move on to the second zone, which is great. And we are just going to push as much energy up until we lose. The second we lose, I'm going to go back and I'm going to start completing the stars in the dungeon. So if you get anything, any item you don't understand, and it's weird, say you get a mythic item, you know what you do? Say you get something, for example, oh, this mythic item called mud. What is it? I'm going to go on the wiki, search up mud, search it up, and I look for mud somewhere. Well, it's going to be in material. I click that, I can press Command F. Mud. You see, this is a dungeon drop used to craft mythic enchants. If I click mythic enchants, what is that? That's what we checked before. Oh, enchants. It shows you some stuff, it gives you some bonuses. I'm not going to go super deep depth into it. I'll do a separate enchant, separate runes, separate video for that. At the moment, we're learning to use the wiki. The wiki is going to be the all-powerful thing. Gives you throwbacks when you first started playing. You know what? Since I'm not playing music, you know what we can do? I did change this in the settings in the previous recording, but I'll turn the music back on and the sound just for this. Huh? This is nice. That's not nice. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this. Wait. Ah, yeah, we love that sound. Perfect. I haven't heard Bit Hero music, and so yeah, I don't music because I usually have my own music while I'm watching a video. I leave the game farming itself. Click here to see items available for purchase. So you never want to click on offers because that's for tryhards. Look at this. That's terrible. I mean, to be honest, this is quite good. It'll get you a little bit far. But you typically don't want a healing mount. That's unacceptable. Click here to begin fishing. So you're gonna want to. I ignore fishing. I'm not gonna talk about fishing in this video. It's not necessary. Okay, well maybe we will. You can collect 20 free bait each day from fishing. Click here to travel to the fishing location. Okay, press play. I'm gonna do this just so you know. Do it once. So you can go to a variety of places. I'm gonna show you guys the only correct place to go. So you go over here. And you go fishing right there. Here you got your bait and stuff. Lovely. Start. Boom. Cast it when it's almost full. That's not what I did. Yada yada yada. I'm going to want to click when it's in the middle there. Just like that. Oh, apparently I can't. Because the game is bugged. Okay, it didn't let me catch for some reason. But, yeah. I'm going to catch one fish. Fishing is... It's not going to get you far into the game compared to some other stuff. Boom. There we go. Aligns the green bar. We got it. Fishing in Unity's bugged. Yeah. Perfect. So we got a fish. If I click fishing, just like PvP, and I click the events, it'll show you my rankings and everything. But the rewards are really not very good for fishing. You're never going to really be here. And this is not... It's going to help a little bit, the regulators. Shells, no. The gems, not really. It's not worth my time. So the way I exit fishing is like go fishing, exit. And then an alternative way I can go guild, press hall. That will take me to the guild hall. Look at this, we got a very nice guild hall here. If I click this, it will take me to raids. If I click here, it'll make me leave. I'll show you guys around the town some other point, but right now we're still just gonna be pushing through. We're just gonna be pushing through. So yeah, we're still on the same grind. We're still just pushing as far as we can go. Once we start losing, once auto isn't doing the job for us anymore, we're gonna go back and complete the dungeons and get stronger gear. And we're gonna start to farm the familiars. So it appears as though we are gonna struggle with this. So say I'm struggling, oh no, what's happening? Sometimes autopilot isn't the most reliable. So you might have to manual stuff. And yeah, this here will give you SP, cost 0 SP, and you gain SP every time you attack. Every time a turn passes, you gain 1 SP. I can click on these to see exactly what they do. I can click on this as well to see the animation. But I have my animations turned off. So I can read exactly what it does. This here does a big attack to one. This here does damage to one of them. So usually SP skills will do more damage. We're going to try to kill just one of these guys. Use potions to restore health. So I'm not going to use potions yet. Now I'm going to wait to use my potion. There you go. Obviously I can manual everything. But for the sake of this speed and because I'm a bit lazy and not feeling like thinking, I'm just going to let the game play itself out. This is our let's play. Yes, yes, yes. Meanwhile, I'm going to go back to see what familiars do I want to get. What familiars are going to help me to get past these difficult flags. Because that's the base of the game. I'm going to go back to information, familiars, fusion. Who was it again? Shramps and Bolan. I'll say it again. They do the job beautifully, Shramps and Bolan. So I am going to lose. So now I've reached the point, hey, I just lost. And there's the boss penguin here, Puko. Okay, I was unable to beat him. Well, what can I do? Well then, we've reached our first block in the game. What I'm going to do, you have completed this zone, click here for your next adventure. The guide is so terrible. So here you can see all the zones. There's quite a couple of them, but we're going to be chilling at Lake Haven for quite a while. So I'm going to go back and 3-star all the dungeons. So I'm going to do harder at the moment. I'm going to press auto to use the strongest people I have. Mr. Horror Bear. Good viewer of mine. And this guy, not sure who he is. But we love him anyway. Then we're just going to press start. Pengs for the win. So for the sake of this, I'm going to be suggesting familiars that you should be trying to get first. After that, if you're going to be tier camping, yes, but for the sake of it, I pushed as far as I can, just because now I'm in tier 2. When I do trials and gauntlets and expeditions, I'm going to be getting tier 2 gear, which is better. So one thing I'd say is that if I go on, for example, information, there is something somewhere about zones and things. Okay, quests, zones, or boss. There's a lot of there's really everything here, guys. So I'm gonna click zone 1, tier 1. So this is the zone we have just completed. A lot of cool art. It shows you all the familiars that you can find. So this is Grimm's Crossing. That's our first dungeon. Batty wants to join us. Now, I do not actually want Batty, so I'm going to decline. I'm going to save my gold for something else. You don't need Batty. Batty is not necessary for Shramps and Bolan, which we want. So let me load them up here. Familiars. Command F. So what we need is Shrump and Gramps. And then we need Merlan and Bob. That's all we need. We don't even need Tubbo. So that's the only familiars I'm going to be spending gold on. But over here you can see all the familiars there are. And these here will show you the rewards and everything. You can see exactly what they do. The stat spread. So say a familiar has 100 total stats. 18%, it will have 18 damage, 24 health, and 18 speed. That's the stat spread of it. We have found a treasure, and what I'm going to do is decline this. I'm just going to save up my skeleton keys. There's no reason to use it now. Save up your skeleton keys, people. Save them up. Clear this dungeon. I'm going to exit it, not rerun. Perfect. Now I'm just going to 3-star it. Tubbo, again, we did say we didn't want him. We want to save up our gold. Bobbo, again, you can just decline them. We're saving up our gold at the moment. So we're going 44 minutes as of right now. So our first Let's Play of Zone 1 is going to be 1 hour long. We'll call it Day 1. Because I could have done everything in one day. Can probably even do more. But as I am a bit short on time and recording and stuff, this will have to do. Batty again we do not need, so we're going to decline. Tubbo, nope, we can decline. So I can see exactly where I need to go. I need to go to Zone 1 Dungeon 2. Zone 1 Dungeon 2. So that's why I can find Shrump. And Zone 1 Dungeon 3 and Zone 2 Dungeon. So we haven't unlocked Zone 2 Dungeon 2 yet. The music is very relaxing, I will say. Very, very nice. Perfect. Say even this, if this guy wants to join you, epic boss or a legendary boss, wow. Most of the time, it's not worth using gems for them. I will let you guys know when it's worth to do something, when it's not worth to do something. This game is all about being smart and efficient. So let's exit it. We have complete 3 stars here. So because I know Shrump, I can find 2 familiars actually in Zone 1, Dungeon 1. That's probably going to be the first place we're going to go farm. Zone 1, Dungeon 2. So I'm going to 3-star this 3rd dungeon, which I can actually find. Zone 1, Dungeon 2. I can find Milan. Right here. In Zone 1, Dungeon 3. But we're going to farm Shrump and Bob first. Now, one thing I will say. To make the familiar, so once you've captured them, you're going to need something called a schematic. So if I click on this, for example, I go on the what can you drop from this difficulty? What can you drop? We would see heroic, because that's what we're always going to be farming heroic. Always, if we can, do heroic. And I scroll down to epic. You see, it will show me all the schematics I can get. And you see, in this dungeon, I can get Borland schematic and Shramp schematic, which is great. Now, if I go down here in the world map, this is the world map. Or if I show you guys actually here. Oh, what's this? It's gonna disappear. So over here's the world map. Let me find Bit Heroes again. Oops. So you see, it's exactly as it is, except it's a bit snowy on my screen. So if I show you guys, if you go down here to where there's the Shramps over there. Ah, this is lovely. I didn't even realize this would be used like this. So if I see where the Shramps is, that's exactly where I am. And I can click on this little thing, this little icon here. Or I can click on this guy, and he'll show me the schematics. So right now I got booty. I can make booty. Don't want to make booty. No. We don't want that. It'll show you everything you have. You press not own to see everything. Alternatively, I'll show you guys more of the world afterwards. You can enter your guild hall here. Or alternatively, you could have pressed guild and then it would have written hall over here to go to hall or town to go to town. I'll click this just for the sake of it. So we're going to guild hall. If I go, the guild hall is not very long, so it's bottom left. That's where I want to go. I go always on the bottom left. See, I got the same thing as where the Shramps is, and I can click on the little lever to see my schematics. Yay, lovely. So we're gonna not be chilling in the guild hall for now. We're chilling out. So now we're almost low on energy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. We're gonna finish 3-starring this. And then we're probably not gonna have enough energy to 3-star the other dungeon. But that's gonna be our next task for the next video. A Skeletor, so we know we don't need him. So let's save our gold. We want the little mage guy. Now it's not gonna be very quick. You're not gonna get him instantly. But that's exactly what you're trying to do. You're just trying to get these familiars for now. That's what you need. And then I'll explain, probably I'll get them in the next video, hopefully. When I do get them, I'll have it titled. And then I'll show you guys exactly what you can do with said familiar. Perfect. So I'm not necessarily getting better gear here, which is fine. And that first flag I was stuck in, there's probably a way I could beat it by upgrading my gear. But we don't want to upgrade our gear as it is a waste of materials. We're trying to save those materials. Because even having upgraded gear, we're still going to have to do this anyway. So we might as well do this first and then upgrade our material. And I just misclicked, guys. I do apologize about that. Accident went back, so we're gonna have to load up into this again. This is quite the longer video than I wanted it to be. Normally I hit well, okay, didn't miss anything on that, so let's just load this up again. Let's get our good friend the wiki up. And again, guys, any Bit Heroes related question you can use Google for. There's guides on YouTube, even on the wiki. If I go on the wiki here, information, there's guides somewhere. Other. Community. Checking stuff. Guides. There's even a beginner guide here. And we're struggling to reconnect. So I'm going to go complete the rest of my energy to 3-star the dungeons. And we'll be back in the next video, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.